Nothing is worse than seeing an anime you love get wrecked by just one character. Whether it's an overpowered protagonist, an annoying sidekick, or a villain that ruins the tension. These characters drag their shows down in ways we'll never forgive. This is top 10 animes that were ruined by a single character. Number 1. Dragon Ball GT Pan. Starting strong with the biggest buzzkill in the Dragon Ball franchise, Pan. GT had potential, but instead of focusing on Goku, Vegeta, or even Trunks, they gave us Pan, the character nobody asked for. She spent the whole show either complaining or getting in the way, making fans wish GT never happened. Number 2. Attack on Titan Gabby Braun. Gabby entered the series and instantly became public enemy number 1. We get it, Attack on Titan wants to show both sides of the war. But when Gabby killed a beloved character right after their big moment, it felt forced. Sure, she got development later, but the damage was already done. Fans just couldn't forgive her. Number 3. Tokyo Revengers, Takemaki Hanagaki. The weakest time traveler in anime history. Tokyo Revengers is about gangs, but Takemaki? The dude can't throw a single punch. Watching him constantly get wrecked and barely improve made every victory feel undeserved. He's supposed to save lives, but half the time, he needs saving himself. Number 4. Boruto Uzumaki. When your dad is Naruto, and you still manage to be unlikable. Boruto had everything, a cool lineage, amazing teachers, and a world at peace. And yet, he spent most of the early series acting like an entitled brat who resented Naruto for working too hard to protect the world. First impressions matter, and his was awful. Number 5. One Piece Don Krieg. One Piece rarely has weak villains, but Don Krieg? Absolute disappointment. He was hyped up as a major early game villain, but he was outshined in his own arc. Compared to legends like Crocodile, Doflamingo, or Kaido, Don Krieg was just a loud loser with a big ship. Number 6. Death Note Nier. L vs. Light was legendary, and then Nier showed up. After L's death, Death Note lost its edge. Nier felt like a discount L, but without the charm or tension. His victory over Light felt hollow, making the ending way less satisfying than it should have been. Number 7. The Promised Neverland Season 2. Norman. Season 1 was a masterpiece, and then Season 2 happened. Norman's return should have been an epic moment. Instead, they rushed his storyline and threw away the complex morality that made him great. Combined with the disastrous pacing of Season 2, his arc helped sink what could have been an all-time classic. Number 8. Fairy Tail Natsu Dragmeal. The king of I win because I believe in my friends. Fairy Tail's battles could have been legendary, but Natsu's constant friendship power-ups made everything predictable. No matter how strong the enemy was, Natsu would just scream about friendship and win. It ruined the stakes and made fights boring. Number 9. Future Diary Yuki Amano. Imagine being in a death game and still being this useless. Future Diary had an amazing concept, but Yuki? He was a total deadweight. He spent most of the anime crying and waiting for Yuno to fix everything. The show was at its best when focusing on Yuno, and that's a problem when she's not even the main character. Number 10. Sword Art Online Kirito. The ultimate overpowered, plot-armored, harem-collecting protagonist. SAO could have been an intense survival anime, but instead, it became Kirito and his waifu adventures. He never struggled, every girl loved him, and he broke the game's own rules just because he's the MC. A show about an MMO should have teamwork, but nope, Kirito soloed everything.